start walking. Does that still happen to you?
Yes, but okay, it's not as much as before. I remember I was seeing some videos then, and then I was not even sitting on my move. At least improved that.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a start. It's a start. They say that you are extremely difficult to beat. You know, like even the best of players, there are tournaments that you play where you go unbeaten. What would you say is the reason?
I don't know. In general, I have a fairly solid style, but honestly, I don't know. And it's not like recently. Okay, this year I've lost quite a few games. Well, nothing like that, but just I'm a bit more solid than the rest of the group, maybe.
He is so soft spoken and has so less words, but he does his moves, do the talking. Nihal, thank you so much. Please have a seat. Rishi, would you agree with me that Nihal's positional understanding is really right up there at top level? What would you say about him?
Yes, so what can I say about Nihal? He's got this unusual style of someone who plays a lot online but doesn't have the style to match with it. His style is actually quite positional. He's able to work in quiet positions. For instance, that's not an obvious thing because, for instance, I didn't have it when I was young. I was much better in sharper positions than in quiet ones, and that's how I was. By the way, when I was young, it was the same. I couldn't sit for very long. I used to make my move, get up, and because I was so bored waiting for my opponent to make a move. I think it's similar with him. But all chess players have this interest in not only what's happening in your game, what's happening in the other games. So it gets addictive to keep walking around, and you feel you can come back and catch up. So the two things. One is, of course, got a solid style, a technical understanding, but he's also a blitz player. Mm. And he's quite famous for this. I can tell you one story. When we had this Tata Steel event in 2018, Hikaru told me, "What were you guys thinking? Why is Prag in the blitz and why is Nihal in the rapid?" Right? Because Hikaru has played so many matches with Nihal, he learned to fear him in blitz. And he said, "Well," another funny story is that because Pragnananda hasn't played all the rapid events, his rapid rating is, well, artificially low. It's clear something wrong. Anyway, that'll be corrected next month. So. But so everything will be all right in this world. But Nihal is a great blitz player, and most people acknowledge that. So I would add this, that he is not only solid, but it doesn't mean his style is only positional. He has this, if you drop him into the thing, he can think, he can calculate very well, very fast. Because of his blitz, especially online blitz, I wouldn't say upbringing, what's the thing, habit. Mm-hmm. So his calculation skills are excellent, and that's a good combination to have. He was the highest rated of the group when we started the academy, and I think he had a tough phase last year, but he hung in there, he kept playing, and this year it's gone well, and I think the Olympiad was the crowning. But literally for him it must have been what Prague was for me, or Prague. And Anti-Mansis was for me. You know, this good tournament at the end of a difficult stretch. It must have been the same for him because he won a lot of games towards the end and hit the gold in even outscoring Arjun. Right. So they were gold and silver. So that's very nice, and I think, well, I expect a lot from him in the future as well.
Amazing. Thank you so much.